Chapter 47. Sound and Silence. As Endura plunged to the bottom of the Atlantic, as its enduring heart that had beat for 250 years ceased to endure, and as the lights went out in the chamber within a chamber, the Thunderhead screamed. It began with alarms everywhere in the world, just a few at first, but more joined in the cacophony. Fire alarms, tornado sirens, buzzers, whistles, and millions upon millions of horns, all blaring a singular, anguished wail. And still, it was not enough. Now, every speaker on every electronic device in the world came to life, letting off a shrill feedback shriek. And around the world, people fell to their knees, hands over their ears to shield themselves from the deafening din. But nothing could alleviate the Thunderhead's fury and despair. For 10 minutes, the Thunderhead's ear-rending squall filled the world, echoing in the Grand Canyon, resounding in the Antarctic ice shelves, causing glaciers to cave. It bellowed up the slopes of Mount Everest and scattered herds on the Serengeti. There was not a being on earth that did not hear it. And when it was done, and silence returned, everyone knew that something had changed. What was that? People asked. What could cause such a thing? No one knew for sure. No one but the tonists. They knew exactly what it was. They knew because they had been waiting for it their whole lives. It was the Great Resonance. In a cloister in a small city in mid-America, Grayson Tolliver took his hands away from his ears. There were shouts outside his window in the garden below. Cries. Were they cries of pain? He hurried out of his Spartan room to find the tonists not wailing in agony, but rejoicing. "Did you hear it?" they asked. "Wasn't it wonderful? Wasn't it everything we were told it would be?" Grayson, a bit shell-shocked from the resonance still buzzing in his head, wandered from the cloister out onto the street. There was commotion there, but of a different kind. People were panicked, and not just because of the noise that had pierced their lives, but something else. Everyone seemed to be looking at their tablets and phones in confusion. "This can't be," he heard someone say. "This must be a mistake." "But the Thunderhead doesn't make mistakes," someone else said. Grayson went up to them. "What is it? What happened?" The man showed Grayson his phone. The screen was blinking with an ugly red U. "It says I'm an unsavory." "Me too," said someone else. And as Grayson looked around him, everyone was filled with the same brand of uncomprehending confusion. But it wasn't just here. In every city, in every town, in every home around the world, the scene was being repeated. For the Thunderhead had, in its infinite wisdom, decided that all of humanity was complicit in its actions, large and small, and all of humanity had to face the consequences. Everyone, everywhere was now designated unsavory. A panicked populace began to desperately ask the Thunderhead for guidance. "What should I do? Please, tell me what to do. How do I make this right? Talk to me. Please, talk to me." But the Thunderhead was silent. It had to be. The Thunderhead did not speak to unsavories. Grayson Tolliver left the confused and confounded mobs, returning to the relative safety of the cloister, where the tonists still rejoiced, in spite of the fact that they were now all unsavories. because what did that matter when the residents had spoken to their souls? But unlike them, Grayson didn't rejoice, nor did he despair. He wasn't sure how to feel about this strange turn of events, nor did he know what it would mean for him. Grayson no longer had his own tablet. As Curate Mendoza had told him, their sect didn't shun technology, but they chose not to rely on it either. So, there was a computer room at the end of a long hallway. The door was always closed, but it was never locked. Grayson opened the door and sat before the computer. The computer's camera scanned him, and his profile automatically came up on the screen. It read, Grayson Tolliver. Not Slade Bridger, but Grayson Tolliver. And unlike the others, unlike every other living soul on the planet, he was not marked unsavory. He had served his time. His status had been lifted. His, and his alone. Thunderhead? He said, his voice trembling and unsure. And a voice spoke back to him with the same loving kindness and warmth that he remembered. The voice of the benevolent force that had raised him and helped make him everything that he was. Hello, Grayson, said the Thunderhead. We need to talk. Hey everyone, narrator here. That was Book 2 in the Arc of a Scythe series, Thunderhead, by Neil Schusterman. I can't tell you what a crazy ride this has been. From starting the first book, to Masters of Doom, to now, the Thunderhead, and every book beyond. This has been eye-opening, to say the least. I can't thank you enough for all your support, your subscriptions, your time, your ears, and hoping we can make that day just a little bit less of a grind. Thanks for listening. Look forward to the next installment. It's around the corner. Bye.